access has been blocked.
So satellite has a bad comm, that happens.
Not a satellite. All of them.
This wasn't a malfunction. It was intentional.
There's potential for catastrophic weather events on a global scale.
A geostorm.
If you're thinking about seeing Geostorm, the best thing I could tell you to do is watch any other disaster movie and you will get the same storyline or better or higher satisfaction. Because Geostorm is one of the most predictable movies I've ever experienced in my life, and I give it half a star out of 5. The only thing good was acting on some of the actors' parts, and everything else, if you're watching this movie for storyline, don't, because you're not going to be happy with it. It is the most cliche thing I've ever seen in my life. I predicted everything to a T within either the first scene or the first 10 minutes, and as things progressed in the movie, I could predict even little tiny details. And, like, word for words what they were going to say. And if you're going to watch it for visual effects, even then, don't do it, because the visual effects, yeah, the trailers make it seem like it's going to be this crazy cool movie, and it's really not. The whole storyline doesn't really make sense. Well, it makes sense, but logic and physically, the way the storms they're talking about enhance, it doesn't make sense, and the visual effects of it fall flat because it almost looks animated. Like, not just normal CGI animated, it looks animated like I'm watching cartoons. And I would recommend not seeing this movie, or really ever, even if it's on TV, I would turn this movie off, because I was just going to get frustrated with it. Especially if you're a science geek, like myself, or like some friends of mine, it's just going to frustrate you to no end. So I would totally recommend watching anything else. The Day After Tomorrow is a great disaster film. I don't know if that's popular opinion or not, but I remember, and I know that every time I see that movie on, I have to watch it. That could be because I am a sucker for Dennis Quaid. Big fan of that guy. But Geostorm, stay away from it at all costs. I love Gerard Butler and I love Jim Sturgis, but stay away from this movie. That's all I have to say on it. If you've seen it and you like it, heaven forbid, go to my spoiler review and tell me why. Because there was nothing good about this movie. Really, there wasn't. Alright, that's all I got. Bye guys, have a great day.
Jake, if you can't stop it, no one can. 3, 2, 1. Come on, baby.
It's actually to the point that when I just filmed that 2 minutes of me doing the non-spoiler review for Geostorm, and I saved it, normally I'll just save it with whatever word pops into my head relating to it. The word that I came up with was warning, because it's not as much a non-spoiler review as it is a warning to not see it and not waste your time, because it's not worth it. Just saying.